Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I'm back in my 705A, platooned up with Hoops. He's in his bat chat. We are on Great Wall Encounter match, and on this match, generally a lot of the tanks will go to the A line or the 0 line more often than they would in a normal match on this map. And then the other thing is like using the 4 line or the G line on the inside hill of the inside valley, I guess I'd call it. And the southwest corner really doesn't get played too much, and going all the way to K1 is a waste of time unless you're like a really fast tank. Generally, you want to get to G4 in my opinion, because you're going to be able to drive over the hill and get to the cap if needed. You'll be able to create crossfires inside the valley, but you'll be able to control this side of the hill if you win this side, which to me I think is still the most important. But on this variant, I think this is where the 0 line has a little relevancy. So Hoops gets up there, spots a few of them coming up. Now, one thing you got to be aware of is if they come down the 4 line, they can just push in from the G4 location right through the wall, and then you'll be put in a crossfire. So the south, I feel like, is a little disadvantaged here, but so I tell Hoops come over here because there's a little dip here. Unfortunately, they put a T-57 up on top of that hill, and he gets clipped out. Really, he probably should have just ducked out of here, and honestly, that's kind of my bad. I thought the dip was a little bit deeper and had protection from guys that went up that ridge. Only got a Super Conqueror up there. I'm really more interested in this T-57 heavy, to be honest. E5 comes around, gets a shot into me. I'm gonna face hug him because I'm hopefully gonna give him a more difficult shot. Sure enough, he bounces. And he's just gonna keep his side to me as I reload. And I'll go back to face hugging you, buddy. This guy's serious? How does he have a tier 10 tank? He's not even gonna shoot me now? Alright, so I'll take that kill. Now 57 Heavy's looking for shots. I got this rock right here that I'm gonna be able to use to cover my lower plate. And that was probably an unnecessary risk that I had to do. But if he only had 2 shells, now he's reloading, or he just wanted to let me reload. Like, what is going on here? So I didn't really have a clean shot at his lower plate, so I didn't want to shoot. Obviously, this thing's got a long reload, so if you miss your shots, you definitely can pay for it, especially with the T-57 Heavy. I know that I'm going to get a shot in him, and if I miss, he can punish me deeply. So they have a Chrysler K that's flanking, and I'm looking for a lower plate shot, and it's orange. But now he turns sideways, allows me to get a shot into his drive wheel, so I track him and light him on fire. And then we'll rip his head off, just for good measure, make sure he's dead. Alright, so up to 5k damage. Now we are going to go through the Great Wall. And usually there's shots across the valley here. Perfect, that's what I'm talking about. So since we have guys still on the 0 line, we are able to get shots right into the back of these guys. However, red team's going to respond and counter us. This is going to make for tricky to push on these guys. Will probably expose us to guys down in the middle. As well as their team across the way. So by just pushing out there blindly, it's going to be pretty difficult. And they got the camp going. It's only one guy, so it's not too nerve-wracking right now, but you definitely got to keep it in mind. They could probably get 3 on pretty quick. Try to aim for the cupola, that E4, slap it in. Hopefully my Panzer 7 can take him down. And our E100 takes him down. Don't even know where E100 is. He must be the guy sniping in the back. Was it that E100 that killed him? The guy across the way? Alright, well the E50M rushes my E100. Get a shot into that E50M, shut him down. Now hopefully I'm going to be able to snipe this guy. And he's gone. He's out of my render range right now. I want to try to keep that E100 alive, but he does it himself. He shuts that Conqueror down, which is awesome. Now they have 2 on, so we're down to a minute here. And you guys, I really don't recommend to cap this variant. You are in the middle of a valley. Now, if it's like your last resort and that's the only option you have, then go ahead. But if you sit down here, like what were these guys doing? They weren't doing anything on the cap. They were just trying to hopefully world cap it out before the other team responds to it. I'm gonna make this real awkward for this guy. He's trying to push in beside me, but I'm going to use this house to scrape him off, and now I'm just going to shove him, cram him up underneath that little porch, reload, and finish him off. Man, this thing is a monster. My biggest concern with this tank is getting shot in the side, right above the tracks. You'll get ammo racked quite a bit if you over angle while you're trying to side scrape, but be confident in this thing when you're side scraping and just give shallow angles. You definitely can still angle. Now this E100 tries to block me, and I don't know why he's being such a jerk. This E100's like full health. And then he's gonna cover up the E100's back, but it doesn't matter, dude. I got heat shells, and then he bounces off the E100. I give him a little nudge because I'm not too happy with him. And the funny thing is, karma bites him in the butt because he doesn't even get a taste of that E100. So a good result: 7,600 damage, 2,000 blocked, 2,000 assisted. Just a sweet game in the 705A. Ace tanker. I love that map in a heavy tank. That's really all I got for you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Catch you in the next video.